Hi everyone, welcome to part 2. So now I'm going to briefly share with you how I plan out the entire badminton unit for my SLS lessons. So it consists of 6 lessons in total because I have the luxury of having PE twice a week for my lower secondary classes. So just like I would for my usual teaching or physical activity in the face-to-face classroom, I usually excite them by getting them to do simple lead-up activities relevant to the game that I'm actually teaching. So I began with the HGV paper ball challenge. Was well received, but more importantly, what I did was I helped the students stitch the videos together, and I insert it in the first part of lesson 2, so they get to review it and reflect on it, and then at the same time self-assess how they have fared compared to their peers. And so that was exciting, and many students found that meaningful. Lesson 2 is when we go into the technical proper. We went into understanding how an overhead clear is performed. We also went on to understand why it needs to be used and how it needs to be used in a badminton game setting. To end off that lesson, I used the interactive thinking tool to get students to do a mini research on to find very simple diagrams that can help their peers explain what is a drop shot, what is a lift, and what is a net shot. So this is very helpful because they get to tap on each other's work to build on their understanding of these 3 techniques. For lesson 3, I zoom into net shot. So this is I linked it to the earlier 2 lessons. So what I did was I gave them another activity whereby they need to perform the juggling task. But this time round, I set clearer requirements whereby I need the paper ball or the shuttle to be struck to a certain height. So roughly about the head height, so that it imitates the height of the net. And next, I wanted them to focus on the wrist, the movement of the wrist joint. So they have 3 options essentially. Either they use a badminton racket and a shuttle, a badminton racket with a paper ball, or any other flat object they can find with a paper ball. So that works well because they are already conditioned in the earlier few lessons. Interestingly, in lesson 4, that's when I came across the idea, the possibility of using a video game to help students attain greater understanding about space and how to set up and attack in the game of badminton. All right, so this is very useful. A lot of students mentioned that this is their favorite lesson. So, if I may, I will just quickly show you how the game looks like. So you can see this is the instructional video that I have given to the students. They need to do a screen recording of the game, and they need to score at least 3 points in the opponent's front court. So you can see I performed a drop shot, so I hinted to them that this is a drop shot. And if it's not a drop shot, I will do likewise so that they know exactly what I want to see. You can see I'm pushing the opponent back and, to create that space in front. So that's not a drop shot. Okay, so I can give you the link later in the comment section. All right, so going back to our overall plan. Okay, so in badminton, as I mentioned earlier, so that was lesson 4. For lesson 5, we work on using the video stimulus. So they have to decide what should they do if they are in that situation. But more importantly, develop a logical argument to learn to reason with evidence. So based on what you see, what they observe about the positioning of the opponent, what is best according to them. So that is important because this helps to set for the next assignment whereby they need to role play as Lin Dan, and they will try to outdo Lee Chong Wei to predict what Lin Dan would do in the game situation. So they have to compare just their decision making with Lin Dan and then reflect on it. So that was wonderful and was a nice closure. I hope you find this sharing useful. So that's the end of part 2. Thank you.